Hello, hello, and here we are. It's December. We're heading towards the winter solstice, and we have a full moon in Gemini on the 18th, 19th of December. Milena isn't with me, she is attending to her family. And so I'm not going to go too much into the astrology of the full moon in Gemini. If you're interested, I really recommend watching Pam Gregory's full moon recording. It's really hopeful, it's very uplifting, it's very inspiring. So I highly recommend you watch that if you're interested. So I just wanted to do a really brief recording to just share a little bit about what I notice going on in the world at the moment, or the fear that is very present, coming from all corners, fear about many different things, and we are kind of swimming in this fear soup. And I wanted to offer a poem. It's a poem by Rumi. It's called A Great Wagon. It's just the middle verses, but I found this poem to be really an anchor for me during this past couple of years. Fear is really it's a very charged emotion, and the fear currently in our environment around the world is really hooking into our most earliest, most primal survival mechanisms. And when we come into this place of fear in our bodies, the kind of natural thing to do is to attack, it's to fight, it's to defend, or it's to run away. So really an invitation to ground ourselves during this time, because there is so much to navigate. There is so much fear, there is so much hostility, there is a lot of division, there is a lot of strong opinions, and lots of differences in opinion. So there is a lot to navigate right now. And one of the really important things is that we gather our resources together and we really use them to support ourselves, to anchor ourselves, to ground ourselves. Also, one of the themes that has come up again and again in our recordings over the past year has been around my inner authority, my internal authority, and letting our internal wisdom, our internal sense of what is true and right for us, our internal sense of knowing, letting that be our guide, letting that be the thing, the anchor that really shelters us from the storm, this very stormy time in our history. And the poem that I want to read, I think, can really support us during this time to remember to come back to ourselves, and to also remember what happens when we get hooked into fear. Today, like every other day, we wake up empty and frightened. Don't open the door to the study and begin reading. Take down a musical instrument. Let the beauty we love be what we do. There are hundreds of ways to kneel and kiss the ground. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. Ideas, language, even the phrase each other doesn't make any sense. The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep. You must ask for what you really want. Don't go back to sleep. People are going back and forth across the doorsill where the two worlds touch. The door is round and open. Don't go back to sleep. So an invitation here to really stay close to ourselves, to stay close to our internal anchor, what is true for us, what our knowing is, what our wisdom tells us, how it guides us. And to let this be the anchor from which we move through the world. Letting our internal authority support us, guide us, inform us. And so I wish you a good time over this winter solstice, Christmas period. However you're celebrating or not celebrating, whatever you do, we send you love and strength. And we are going to be taking a break and seeing where her embodied stories wants to take us next. And we will keep you posted in the newsletter. So we send love, and until we meet again, go well. Bye-bye.